Can't help it, God makes me wanna sing. I can't help it, God makes me wanna sing. Makes me feel so good, I can do most anything. I am loving every living thing. I can see the face of God in paupers and kings. We're all precious, no one less or more. We've all got the same treasure in store. That's why I'm loving every living thing. I can't help it, God makes me wanna sing. I can't help it, God makes me wanna sing. Makes me feel so good, I can do most anything. I believe in my guiding light. No matter what comes, it always turns out right. Just dig down to how I feel. Just take a deep breath and drag the wheel. That's why I'm believing in my guiding light. I am rising to my higher place, with the wind in my back and a smile upon my face. Living my dream a little more each day, and it keeps getting easier to find my way. So I am rising to my higher place. Ooh, I can't help it, God makes me wanna sing, 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 sing. I can't help it, God makes me wanna sing. Makes me feel so good, I can do most anything. I can't help it, God makes me wanna sing. Ooh, I can't help it, God makes me wanna sing. Makes me feel so good, I can do most. Makes me feel so good, I can do most. Makes me feel so good, I can do most anything.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity Center of Pittsburgh. I'm Robin Walsh. I'll be your service leader. As our musicians, we have Mark O'Reed and Mila Shadle. And to deliver our talk today, the song Beneath the Storm, is Reverend Christy Semple, who's got 20 years or more in New Thought work. We're delighted to have her here at Unity, where we believe there's one loving, creative power fueling all of the galaxies expanding. And we are part of it, in which we live and move and have our being, the kingdom of heaven that is within, as Jesus said, and we look for that kingdom within now and strengthen that connection. Please join me in an opening prayer. Centering ourselves in this moment. Feeling everything that's not authentically us and authentically needed, just dropping away. Aware of our connection to divinity. Aware of our connection to unconditional love. And the peace that passes all understanding. And our ability to walk those paths. Let's open our hearts and minds now to the Christ consciousness. In gratitude, so it is. We have Reiki healing following Sunday services. Renee Gillespie is here. If you don't know Renee, she can raise her hand if you're at home. Please consider coming in and getting some Reiki after the service. Reiki is the channeling of universal life energy. It facilitates the awakening of physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Any love offerings that you give to Renee will benefit Unity Center of Pittsburgh. Also, we're having a spring cleanup. Please join us in sprucing up our front yard. You can either bring a 6-pack of flowers to Sunday, May 10th to help plant, or you can come at 11 o'clock on Wednesday, May 13th to help clean it up and actually get those flowers in the ground. So we hope you'll consider participating in that somehow. Any new visitors here today? No? All timers? Well, we're all new, right? Fresh every moment. Zen mind, beginner's mind. Here we go. Let's take a moment to say hi to each other. I do too. It's like, it helps when I feel like I'm clueless. It's like, good. Perfect place to start from. Yes, if that seemed fast to you, please remember to stay afterwards for more hugs. And again, if you're watching from home, please feel free to come in sometime for some hugs. Now it's time to light the Christ candle, reminding us of our oneness and of that kingdom of heaven which we can access within. Please join me in reading the vision and mission statement. We envision a spiritually awakened world flowing with divine love. We are an inclusive, loving, growing community dedicated to teach, inspire, and practice positive spiritual living.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people, yeah. There is a blue one who can't accept the green one, for living with the fat one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby, ooh, sha-sha. We got to live together. I am no better, and neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then you can't figure out the bag I'm in. I am everyday people, yeah. There is a long hair that doesn't like the short hair, for being such a rich one that will not help the poor one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby, ooh, sha-sha. We got to live together. There is a yellow one that won't accept the black one, that won't accept the red one, that won't accept the white one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby, ooh, sha-sha. I am everyday people.
Now, Patty will come up and read our daily word.
Oh, good morning. And since I'm everyday people, I greet others. I greet all with a friendly and open heart. I greet people I don't know, that I don't see, that live in other countries that I've yet to meet or probably never meet, with an open and heart of love. You know, the Bible contains many stories and encourages hospitality towards strangers. And I think when we think about strangers, we think about someone we haven't met that's walking down the street. And sure, that encompasses a term of stranger, but I really think what we're talking about are those people that are different than us. Those people who don't look like us, who practice differently, don't believe like us, live in other countries, speak other languages. But Jesus welcomed everyone to his ministry, from the hungry and the sick to the social outcasts. Think here in this country, trans. That's a social outcast. I personally think it's the evolution of humankind, but we'll see. He loved unconditionally. The same loving energy is within me. When we greet others with that friendly smile, when we open our heart consciously with that feeling of love, with that consciousness of the Christ, we're not only sharing one of the Christ lessons, we're expanding our love. We're expanding our heart. We're expanding love into this world and giving everyone a chance to learn and grow. If we feel hesitant to meeting new people, we should think, well, why? That's the first thing you do, self-awareness. And then you remember how it feels to be welcomed by others, how it feels to have friendly people around you who embrace you. When you think about times starting a new job, perhaps moving into a neighborhood, coming into a new community or a spiritual community like this, you're grateful for those people who extend themselves in friendship and love. These are the moments that we feel inspired. These are the moments our heart expands. For it is written in Matthew 25, "For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me." Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. Let's join in reading the affirmation 3 times. I greet others with a friendly and open heart. I greet others with a friendly and open heart. I greet others with a friendly and open heart. Now it is time for prayerful intentions. If you have a challenge or something you're affirming that you'd like to see come into the world, please fill out a prayer slip, which can be found in the set of seats in front of you. There should be pens there as well. Go ahead and write that down from your head and heart, through your hand and fingers, onto the paper, into the room, into the energy of creation. And we will lift up these challenges, these visions into the light of creative expansion and love and power. Envision powerful healing light surrounding all of these wishes, concerns, visions. As we sing and have the song, someone will collect the prayer slips and they'll be sent to Silent Unity Prayer Ministry for another 30 days of additional prayer.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for all of us. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all of us. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For spirit, yes, spirit is in this very room.
Light, energy, possibility, and letting it go. Now let's relax into a meditation. Get comfortable in your seat. Close your eyes or get an eye line where you won't be distracted. And think of maybe sending a taproot down deep into the center of the planet, deep into the center of the cosmos, and deep into the center of you. Where there is nothing but peaceful purity, potential, and this present moment. Notice the physical sensations of your breath as you breathe in harmony with all the greenness on the planet. You exhale, the trees inhale, they exhale, you inhale. Notice your hands, your feet. Can you feel the energy in them? Notice the stillness and notice your presence. Breathe into this presence. Inhale deeply of it, affirming that you will allow this peaceful presence to soothe and guide you. I allow this peaceful presence to soothe and guide me. Take another moment to let this sink in. And as we start to return to the awareness of the room and the others around us, picture yourself grasping whatever comes to mind for you and anchoring it in your heart, this connection to this peaceful presence, so that we can call on it, remember to bring it forth. Allow ourselves to turn to it throughout the coming week. Open your eyes as you're ready.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl. Sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your
Good morning, good morning. Oh, another round of applause here for the music. Oh my goodness. Oh, and all the beautiful elements of this celebration today. And I'm going to get organized here for a moment. All these wonderful things that we have to share here. I'm going to set this down right here. And again, thank you so much for everyone for being here, and I'm so excited to be here this morning. And everything that we've heard, and the music, it's so perfect. It's so perfect. God makes me want to sing. That I'm so glad that you chose that, because it goes right along with what I'm talking about today. It relates beautifully. And the topic, as you may have read or heard, is the song beneath the storm. The song beneath the storm. And you may have heard the beautiful quote, Singing is praying twice. Have you heard that before? Singing is praying twice. It's a beautiful idea. And it's often attributed to St. Augustine. And the idea how singing enriches what we affirm in prayer. It's bringing together what we're thinking and feeling. You know, and it gives another vibration to prayer. I mean, there's such power, as we've heard here, in singing. And so singing is praying twice. It's a beautiful idea to think about. Do you know, again, that affirming in a new way with a new feeling. And so I'm grateful for all the music that you have here in your celebration, because it engages, it enriches. And there's a wonderful quote in relation to this and how singing enriches, and the whole idea of the vibration. We hear about the vibration of energy. Ernest Holmes, the founder of religious science, said, "We are surrounded by all sorts of vibrations, and if we wish to catch any of them distinctly, we must tune in." It's that idea of tuning in. There's so much going on, but tuning into that vibration that we desire, of love, of peace, and really listening with that inner ear, right? We hear about the inner ear, and really listening and tuning into that, and tuning into what is already there. And we've certainly been affirming that today. What is already there? The presence. We're tuning into that. We can do that throughout our day in so many ways. And again, we do it in prayer, and song guides us in even tuning into that and feeling that and lifting that vibration. And I have a quote by Charles Fillmore here too, and igniting your zeal. And I know he liked to speak about zeal a lot, didn't he? Zeal. Yes. Igniting your zeal is about listening to what makes your heart sing. Even if it's a very quiet song to start, listening to what makes your heart sing. That's really listening deeply to ourselves. And again, that is what is down deep, the essence of us, our expression of spirit that is there within, and listening to that. And I invite you to think about that here as we're talking today with this message. What is it that makes your heart sing? And that is spirit. That is spirit guiding, calling, there to rise and express. What is it that makes your heart sing? And it may be something that you have felt but hadn't opened up to expressing before, a hobby or something to do or to be. And that relates to the song Beneath the Storm. And even when things, as Charles Fillmore said, it might start as a very quiet song, but the song Beneath the Storm, there's a lot going on in our world right now, and perhaps in our own individual lives. That song Beneath the Storm, to remember what is always there. What is always there, the love, the good. You know, I'm going to tell a touching story here. A couple of weeks ago, our family, we lost one of our dear dogs. It was so hard. He was a wonder. He's only 4 years old, and he had cancer. It was so difficult, and we were at the specialty vet in those final moments, where we were going to go with him. And my daughter said, "Mom, look!" And there, I'll get emotional here. My husband's cousin drove all the way over there because he had texted her about it, and she knew and loved our dog. She came to give us a hug. So beneath the storm, love. No, whatever is going on, beneath the storm, the song, and I thought about that on the way home. The song about love and how profoundly difficult this experience was, but to always remember, love is always present. And another quote I want to share, and there's a story that goes with this one. And this is from a Substack that I read. All kinds of good stuff on Substack there. And this one is really neat, it's called Piloting Faith. And it's by a woman, Reverend Cameron Trimble. And she is known as a national faith leader, pastor, pilot. And she's author of the book, Piloting Church, Helping Your Congregation Take Flight Isn't that wonderful? And in this particular issue was a couple of weeks ago. She wrote about the song "Beneath the Storm." That was the title of her posting that day, the song "Beneath the Storm," and it really spoke to me, and that's what inspired this lesson here today. And she shared this quote, and I'm going to talk more about this. "No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that refuge clinging, since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing?" And perhaps that might sound familiar to you. It's from a hymn, "How Can I Keep From Singing?" And she wrote beautifully about this, and she shared a story about this hymn, and perhaps you know this, and I wasn't aware, but it relates to relevance today. And, and she just started talking about how there's just so many things going on, and how we could feel overwhelmed or confused. And it inspires us to ask, how do we stay, peaceful and on principle, if you will, the spiritual principle in the middle of the storm. And she said that a friend of hers reminded her of this song, that hymn, "How Can I Keep From Singing?" How can I keep from singing? And the song actually first appeared in the late 1860s, which was just after the Civil War, which had torn the U.S. apart, and we certainly know about the deeply unfortunate things that were occurring and continuing to occur, and people were trying to, rise up and be strong. And a Baptist minister by the name of Robert Lowry wrote this song about an inner calm that no storm can shake. That's always there. It's that presence deep within, right? Way, way down deep. How can I keep from singing? And he wrote this hymn. And then over the years, decades later, it was sung a lot in Quaker communities. And we know, certainly Quakers are the Quaker faith is so beautifully peaceful. And in the midst of all kinds of things, they're just have the beautiful understanding of that peace, deep peace within that song deep within. And then the song surfaced again in popularity during the civil rights movement and the peace movements. And activists would sing it in churches and on picket lines. And so it is just a reminder that in the midst of some turbulent times, and some of the words have evolved a little bit over the years, but certainly the essence of it is there, the song beneath it all. And it has some beautiful insight. And I'm going to share some more of the words. And this is a more current version of the quote that I read to you, which is the refrain of the song. "No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love prevails in heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing?" How can I, when I know that, when I feel that deep, deep down, just go there. And it is that practice, isn't it? When in the midst of difficulty, and it's so rich, and it just that deeper current, again, that is always there. Do you know what I think of? And you probably know this. Do you know about the underground river in Pittsburgh? You've heard that we don't see it, but it's there. It's that idea, that deeper current that is always there, always flowing, no matter what is going on. Oh, bless you. No matter what is going on. And certainly the mystics across many traditions and the mystical understanding and New Thought knows this. In this newsletter that I'm talking about here, she also shared this beautiful phrase that Howard Thurman, he once called this song, Beneath It All, the sound of the genuine. Isn't that beautiful? The sound of the genuine. Again, that song, Beneath the Storm, the love, the peace that is always there. And the vibration of that we touch upon when we sing these songs. So we know this in prayer, and then we can reinforce it and strengthen it by songs. And to inspire you some more, I'm going to share a couple more stanzas from this song. And what I'm going to invite you to do, this is your homework when you go home today. There was a link to this in this newsletter, and I really encourage you to go on YouTube and look up the New York City as NYC Virtual Choir and Orchestra singing and playing this song. it is, you'll cry. It's so beautiful. And what it is, it was done right in around COVID, when people weren't getting together. And it's musicians, and singers from some different churches in New York City. And there are 140 of them. And they, through the, I'll call magic of technology, you could see every single one of them, in all these squares, but it was so beautiful. And singing this together and playing the accompaniment, it's so beautiful. And it has more than 1 million views, so you know that a lot of people have been touched by this. And I really encourage you to watch it. I've watched it many times, and it's an example of how these things singing can be part of spiritual practice. Not only when we gather here, but every day singing, even if it's a few short phrases from a song, and I'll give some more examples. Just here's a little bit more from this song. My life flows on in endless song, above earth's lamentation. I hear the real, though far off hymn that hails a new creation. And here we have, no storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love prevails in heaven and earth. How can I keep from singing? And one more. While though the tempest round me roars, I know the truth it liveth. And though the darkness is around me close, songs in the night it giveth. That truth it giveth. It's there. It's there. So no storm, remember that, no storm can shake my inmost calm. How can I keep from singing when we know these things? When we know these things. And so it inspires us to ask, what is my song beneath the storm, as we're going through so many things today and can feel, turbulent within or confused? What is the song? What do we go to? We learn these beautiful truth ideas. Of what do we go to that we kind of repeatedly think about throughout the day? And I'm going to share a couple quick ideas here before we finish, including phrases from this song. These help me, and so I'm sharing this with you, that song beneath the storm, to remember that truth that is always there, to hum this, to sing it out loud when you're in the car or going throughout your day, and or a part of your spiritual practice, to start with your prayer, to finish, to sing some of these from this storm. Here again, no storm can shake my inmost calm. I hear the music ringing. Just to go back to that, I hear it inspires that listening. Do you know that listening and listening for love around us, within us, listening for peace? You see, just a phrase from a song. Here's another one of my favorites. This is from the artist Amy Steinberg. Perhaps you've listened to her, New Thought music artist. This is wonderful. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the root of who we are. What a beautiful idea. And I've started practicing when I'm walking outside or driving, looking at trees and thinking of the roots. You referred to root earlier today. Love is the root of who I am. Do you see? That's the song beneath it all. Love is at the root of who we are. Another one, and I know you've heard this, peace like a river in my soul. And, we've got rivers all around to remind us of that. I live in Sewickley, and I cross the Sewickley Bridge almost every day. We were always going over to Moon Township, across the bridge, and every time I go across the river, or if I don't cross it, if I drive by it, peace like a river. Peace like a river in my soul. It reminds us, that song, beneath it all. Peace like a river. Another wonderful song you may have heard, or perhaps sung here, Eddie Watkins has made it popular, and you may have sung it here, God is, I am, right here, right now. And when you hear it as a song, it gives a rhythm to it. Do you know? You can look that one up on YouTube as well. God is, I am, right here, right now. That song. And one more, and we're going to firm this together in a moment. So last night, I had the wonderful opportunity to go to the Pittsburgh Symphony Pops. My wonderful sister has, she's had part of the subscription series for years, and I'm grateful that she takes me with her often. And last night, the theme, and this might surprise you, was tropical rock. And it was tropical music, including Jimmy Buffett and other. But you know, there are a lot of neat stories behind a lot of these songs. And it was really good. And they had performers, vocalists, and then they had the symphony playing there too. It was really, really good. And one of the songs, one of the artists that was represented was Bob Marley. And who's heard of Bob Marley? I know, yes. And the song One Love. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. So we're going to say that together, one portion at a time. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. So we'll say that all together. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. You know, that oneness. What a beautiful, that song, Beneath It All, that's a wonderful one to go back to. And then when you listen to it, you know, and it gives that rhythm and that, again, that vibration that enriches that. And that can guide you before prayer, after prayer. So one love, one heart. And so I share that with you, the song, that beautiful reminder, the song Beneath the Storm, that presence, that truth that is always there. And to keep knowing that and keep singing. So it is. Namaste.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? The rainbows are visions, but only illusions. The rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know the wrong way to see it. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da 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 da
Thank you. Now it's time for our prosperity practice. We have a new thing going this year. We have a practice called unexpected income tithing, affirming that we live in an abundant universe and we open ourselves to receive, as well as share our unexpected financial blessings. Participation is voluntary, but you can tithe 10% of any unexpected income that flows to you throughout the year. Place these donations in the colored envelopes, there's red and green ones, in the slips in the seats in front of you, so we'll know what they belong to. At the end of the year, we'll celebrate how many dollars were collected through the unexpected income that our members received. And we'll remember how we are blessed. Anyone have an unexpected income story they'd like to share? Yes? Do you want to come up so that I can hear you at home on the mic?
We've been doing this a while, and I'm like, man, that would be nice to get some unexpected income. And a colleague of mine needed help driving a bunch of stuff over to the East End. And I was like, well, I have to go there anyway, so sure, why not? She's like, well, I have $50 to pay you to do that. And I was like, I could really use it right now. Thank you very much. And so I took it, and I did like we do here. And I said, oh, the world's abundant, and it's all coming to me. Okay, I'm trying to believe this stuff, whatever. And I had to go to the Apple store to get my phone fixed because it's been weird, whatever. I walk back to my car, and there's a $10 bill laying on the ground. And parked in front of me, we can pass this around if you want. You know that, I think it's Lucy with the Buffalo Rose? Yeah. Her bumper sticker was parked right in front of me when I found that $10 bill. So I'm like, okay, I guess I got some unexpected income. Thank you, universe. So thank you.
Thank you. Let's hold our tithes in our hands and imagine they're there if we gave virtually. And imagine them growing and join together in our prosperity affirmation. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Now let's go ahead and collect those.
Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right to be in the valley of love and delight, when true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend, we shan't be ashamed to turn will be our delight, till by turning and turning we come round right.
Please join me in reading the 5 unity principles. God is the source and creator of all. There is no other enduring power. God is good and present everywhere. We are spiritual beings created in God's image. The Spirit of God lives within each person. Therefore, all people are inherently good. We create our life experiences through our way of thinking. Through prayer and meditation, we increase our conscious contact with God, bringing forth love, wisdom, health, prosperity, and everything good. Knowledge of these spiritual principles is not enough. We must live them.
Right, well, now we will have our peace song. So
stand and join hands if you wish, or you don't have to if you don't wish. Just follow your heart. Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. Now there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Peace has begun with me, and this is the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me.
Surrounds me. I am a light. The love of God enfolds me. I am love. The power of God protects me. I am power. The presence of God watches over me. I am presence. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week.